Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Come to Life. My name is Chase Dowell, and today I will be reviewing the Cambridge Turquoise KJV Reference Edition red letter in black goatskin. The Bible is perimeter stitched. Holy Bible on the front. We have 5 raised hubs. On the spine it says Holy Bible, King James Version, red letter edition, and the Cambridge logo. This goatskin leather cover is, it has a pronounced grain. It feels really good. When you open it up, you're going to have a leather liner. This is not synthetic. I don't know what kind of leather it is. If anybody knows, feel free to leave it in the comments. Goatskin leather cover. The liner is very soft. It feels thick. It's not super floppy, and it's not super stiff either. It's somewhere in between. It is edge lined. I don't know how well that's showing up in the video, but this is edge lined. So we've got a couple of pages of cardstock, presentation page, family record, children and marriages, grandchildren, and deaths. And then we have our title page, the Holy Bible, containing the Old and New Testaments. Cambridge University Press. Turquoise. And just a little tip here, for those pages in the front that usually get crinkled over time, I've attached these cut down Post-its. They don't hurt the paper, and they'll keep it from getting crinkled. Now, unfortunately, in this Bible, this side of the title page isn't blank like it is in my other Bibles, so I'm actually covering up some text here, but I think it's a small price to pay. So I've started doing this with my Bibles out of the box, and so far so good. And then after our title page, we have the letter to King James, and also the translators to the reader. We have red under gold art gilt. And I just want to say about the red, it is more of a salmon color than red. But I do want to point out that it is very, very nice. I wasn't expecting it to be as nice as it is. I was expecting it to be kind of a soft color, but it is quite bold. It just is more of a salmon than a red color, but it is very, very nice. Very, very well done. It has 2 red double-sided satin ribbons, and they are both cut at an angle. This paper is 28 GSM. It is French milled Indo-Opaque, and it is very, very nice. This is some of the best quality paper that I've seen in a Bible. It's superb. I can't say enough about it. It feels really good. It's easy to turn. It's thin, so it makes the Bible thin, but it doesn't feel low quality at all. It feels actually quite amazing, and the opacity is really, really good, especially for being 28 GSM. I would say that it's It's on par with a 36. This is just a really, really nice paper. Something to note about this Bible is that you are going to have to break it in a little bit. It's not laying super flat out of the box. So we have a traditional typeface design and reference system that was originally produced in the 1920s. So it's nearly 100 years old now. You'll notice in the center column references that rather than having verse numbers in front of the reference, we have them in the vicinity of the word or verse that they're referencing. So, for instance, we have an A on net here, so we just look to the left, and A should be nearby. So that's how this reference system works. And then also you'll see numbers, and the numbers are going to be the translator notes. Page numbers are at the bottom center of the page. The book and the verse, or chapter rather, is in the top left. And then we have a kind of summary of what's on the page. And you will also notice that every chapter has a number. So 2 Kings chapter 18 is the 331st chapter in the Bible. So that's kind of interesting. You don't see that in too many Bibles. Again, this is a red letter. The red is quite dark. It looks really good. And you'll notice that in the New Testament, the page numbers start over. There is not, however, any red letter in Revelation. It's only red letter for Jesus' words on earth. And we also, at the end of the Bible, it says the end, which is kind of interesting. You don't see that very often. And we also have a concordance in this Bible. It is paragraph format concordance. And the word for each entry is offset a little bit, so it's easier to find. And in the concordance, we have these indications of what words are on this page, so you don't actually have to look at the text to know what page you need to get to. It seems to be a decent sized concordance. It's about 100 pages, a little over 100 pages, and the entry for God is nearly a full column. After the concordance, we have the map index. It seems to be pretty extensive, so I think you're going to be able to find what you're looking for in this index. And the maps themselves, they are on a thicker paper. This is not cardstock, and they are not glossy. This is a matte finish. The quality of the map seems pretty good, so I think you'll be happy with the maps. I think there are 15 maps, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 15 maps. And then we get a few pages of cardstock, and that's it. So that's the Bible. Overall, this is just a really great Bible. A couple of notable things just to touch on again is the red under gold. It's very well done. It looks better in person than it does on the video. That's all I can say, because when I saw some reviews online, I wasn't expecting it to be this good, and it's really great. Also, the paper. This paper is fantastic. This 28 GSM French milled endopaque paper. It feels incredible. Even being 28 GSM, it doesn't feel thin, even though it is, and the opacity is great. I'd say it's just overall, this paper is incredible. Can't say enough about it. What it's going to come down to for you, if you're thinking about getting this Bible, is the typeset and the design and the reference system. So if that is your thing, then you are going to love this Bible for sure. Well, friends, that's the end of this review. Thank you for watching. And like and subscribe. I will have another review here in a few weeks of an Allen 53 in navy blue. Until then, take care and God bless.